just a little brief video. If you are planning on doing the moon salutation, there's a couple of trickier things that I thought I would just go through with you before we start class. So you start in a similar way to sun salutations. It's got a lot of similar elements, but as I said, a few kind of tricky foot placements. So inhale, look up to the thumbs. Exhale, take the arms wide, and then drop the hands behind your back. Take the elbows together, and as you inhale, a brief little back bend. Exhale as you come back up. Inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. So the key here is really soft knees, hips are high, head dangles. So it's a lot more slower, a lot more rhythmic, a lot more moving. From here, step the right foot back into a lunge. And then we're going to take the right hand and keep it where it is, but move the left hand off of the ground. We're going to turn the front bent foot, bent knee, to about a 45-degree angle, as if kind of like a lizard. And then the back straight leg, we're going to turn it as if we're doing side plank. So get comfortable here. We're going to inhale as we take the arms overhead, and exhale, take the arms down. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, arm comes down. Inhale, arm overhead. Exhale, if you wish you can drop the hips. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you drop. Inhale. Take the arm over. Pick up that back foot and then start to turn so you're in a wide forward fold. Oops. I realise this angle is pretty horrendous. From here we're going to keep the back nice and long. And we're going to straighten one leg, bend the other. And literally just sway with the movement. So the key with this is just to take our time, and there's no set amount of time that we spend in any of these postures. So we're moving with the breath, but we're not one breath, one movement, if that makes sense. At some point we come back around to the front and step the back foot together into a plank. Drop the knees down, send the hips over the knees, untuck the toes, slide the hands forward, come into puppy, head down, chest down. Inhale as we're going to come up. We come into that kind of plank position, roll down. Take the hands underneath, you've lost me. Take the hands underneath the shoulders and push up to a really gentle cobra. And again, we think about stirring through. So we shift from left to right, move the hips, allow the elbows some room, and just soften through the head. Some point we come into stillness, we push back to hands and knees, and from thence to plank, to down dog. From here, same again, so we bend and straighten, we send the hips left and right, right leg extends up. As it exhales, normally we hug everything in together and keep the heel really high. This time we're going to hug the thigh close to the body, but let the foot drop to the floor, and then slide the foot along, untucking it when you come to the top. From here we move the hips forward and then back. So those movements are very much our own. We can adjust, we can change Just try and find some rhythm within the body. And at some point we fly forward to a standing forward fold. Let's do the other side. Inhale. Exhale, refocus. Hands come into the center. Inhale, look up towards the sky. Exhale, hands come down. Bend the elbows, take the hands towards the lower back. Inhale, any back bend. Exhale as you come back up. Inhale, take the arms. Exhale, softly fold. Hips are high, knees are bent, head is soft. Left leg comes back, high lunge. Knees off the ground. So from here we're going to keep the left arm down, take the right arm to the hip maybe for the time being. We're going to turn the front foot, so it's at that 45-degree angle, and then start to spin the back foot so we're in side plank. Arm is overhead, and then we follow the arm to behind us. Arm takes over, and then comes behind. And again, if you wish, hips drop down, and then hips can lift. And then the arm comes over. We retake that back foot. We start to turn the feet into the opposite direction, coming into that wide forward fold. And then same again, wide forward fold. One knee bends, one knee straight. Back is long. Keep it moving. Keep it fluid. And then turn towards the top of the mat. Brief plank. Drop the knees. Send the hips in line with the knees, untuck the toes, and walk the hands into puppy. Inhale as you press up. Take the hips forward and then gently lower down. Take the hands underneath the shoulders for cobra, but that kind of wiggly, snakily cobra. I'm going a little bit quicker on this side just so we can fit it into WhatsApp. We found down dog, and it's a lot more movement. Ankles and toes and hips. And then we inhale, three-legged dog. As normal, we exhale, we bring the thigh close to the chest, but we allow the foot to rest onto the floor, the toes to rest onto the floor, as we slide the foot forward and then take it into that lunge. We drop the back knee and then straighten. And then fold forward. Head heavy, knees soft. Inhale.